y'all doing? I'm just heading home after getting broiled alive again. They gotta fix that AC. I think I'm in this truck one more day. That's probably when they're gonna fix it. I'm hoping so. I'm at the point of hoping the truck burns to the ground. I'm tired of it. It's too hot down here. It is 96 degrees right now. Humid as hell. And 96 degrees. And they don't make the trucks and stuff like they used to, where you could get airflow and stuff through them. You can't get airflow through them anymore. Real old trucks would have like vents on the doors and under the dash, that sort of thing. But you know, until recently, you still had wing windows, you know, where you could angle them and draw the wind in, that sort of thing. You can't do that anymore. There's not really much wind down here anyways. So it's just way too hot. I was coming through here last week and there was a farmer. Why does that hurt? Okay. But anyways, there was a farmer and he took one of these poles out. I don't know if he took it out or he just caught something from the storm, you know? Well, it was one of these. And they had the road blocked off, moving stuff out of the way, and I guess turning powers off to the live wire, that sort of thing. Whoop-de-woo. I wish I could take that faster. It's just too rough. There we go. I don't know where I'm going to fuel at. Need to grab some fuel. Let's say 47 miles. So I'm going to fuel somewhere. I don't know where yet though. Be ready for tomorrow. Oh, John Deere tractor. A lot of old John Deere tractors out here. I'm just tired. And well, I'm going down the road. I got my windows down. I got a fan going, everything else. Of course, my wife's calling me. And she's wanting to put flooring down and all kinds of stuff. And I'm like, now is not the time. But she's off work because she works for a school now. She gets summer break. So she's coming up with all these ideas. It's like, I don't have money. I can't hear what you're saying. And, you know, she never calls at an opportune time. That's not her fault, though. That's just like Murphy's Law. And there's a calf out. But that's just Murphy's Law. It's like you're trying to back in somewhere. You're in a tight spot and your phone's ringing. breather on that side does still get in the way. I need to angle those out. Might angle them in a bit too. Oh well. Just back roads, East Texas. If it was actually raining, I don't think I'd go this way. I'd probably go the other way. Well, one of about 2 other ways. Lovely. You see me rolling. No, you don't. Couldn't wait a half a second to do that. Is it even recording? Yes, it is. It is recording. You would be turning. Oh, thank you. A true gentleman gets the fuck out of the way. Ain't that right? I don't think they have a choice. Check engine lights on because the battery's low, or was low. I let it sit too long, so I gotta clear that out. I need to take the battery to Harley. Have them check it out. And why does it do that? Every time. That's not gonna go in there like it should. That's gonna like stick to my glove and be a pain in the ass. See? Oh, lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I use a lot more front brake on this bike. There we go. This is neutral. I didn't just whiskey throttle the bike. It is a fear of mine. So I gotta make a highlight reel I don't want to make. Could it be like, ah, and the bike goes off to the ditch. And it dies a glorious death. Along with my pride, which goeth before a fall. There we go. Once you get used to that big wide tire, it handles really well. But it feels weird while you're getting used to it. I still kind of like the bars down there. I wonder what it would look like if I just put that Memphis Shades fairing on it and didn't raise the bars like everybody else does. Just have a little bump down there for a windshield. Nice little Accord. Why can't America come out with cars like that? Every time we try to, it ends up being a piece of crap. You know, like the cheap little Japanese indestructible shit box sort of thing. A Toyota Corolla, Honda Accord. We try, they're overpriced, they don't get the same mileage. They got more power. That's about it. Farm equipment. Hopefully they let me by. Thank you. There are still good people in the world. I think that's relative to some Karen would say, oh no, we're both bad. He shouldn't have done that, and I shouldn't have been going faster. Well, fuck her. Summertime's here. It's only gonna get hotter. It's already hitting, 90s. The feels like's already in the hundreds. And it's fixing to be in the hundreds. Be like, I'm not ready for this yet. Take me home. Wonderful song. Swerving around the bumps and the potholes. They got potholes out here you can lose a Volkswagen in. They don't really get fixed. They get kind of filled in, and that's almost worse because they get filled in with like gravel, and you hit that pothole filled in with gravel. That is not good. Eventually they'll come back through, and they'll, you can see the patches here where they put, black top on them. Here we are. Also, with the height of the grass, watch out for critters. Everyone's underfunded. Nobody wants to pay the taxes it would take. Well, I don't know if it'd really take more taxes. It would take doing away with a lot of things that our taxes pay for. Cut out a lot of the unnecessary crap. I don't really care about studying the mating habits of an endangered ground squirrel. It's a retarded fucking squirrel that can't climb a tree. It's called natural selection. Move on. Hey, cows. Know what I mean there? Cut out a lot of the bullshit. Maybe they could fix our roads. I feel like I got something crawling in my ear. What? I don't know if I caught that or not, but I know what I just lost. Okay. We're gonna turn around. And I'm not trying to pass a skills test. I'm just trying to turn around. We're gonna see if we can find it. That's my clicker. I do not see it. Well, we're gonna turn around. It's probably in the ditch. Which, if I can find it, is probably a good thing. Watch it show up perfectly on camera and I never see it. Where is it at? There it is. On this episode, of finding neutral. There we go. And hopefully the bike don't fall with the crown. My gate clicker. At least I found it. I can get in the morning at work. God, I'm sweaty. The reason I have it up there is so that I can get to it and open the gate. So we got lucky. We found it. Thank you for your thoughts and prayers that I didn't ask for, I don't think. Either way, you're watching this way after the fact. Maybe they work in a time traveling sense. I don't know. You're watching the video. If you're like, oh my God, I hope she finds it. Thank you so much. Your prayers have teleported to the past. And they were heard. I'll close my visor here in a minute. That was nearly bad. Like, not bad, but just bad for getting in and out of the gate. And it would have just made my week more of a pain in the ass than it has to be. And my boss more of a pain in the ass than he has to be, because he'd be mad. And he would mess with me. I know him. When you just hold it back like that. Just hold it there. It feels good. Oh, the long train of cars. Eastgate was actually a town. I think it technically still is. Technically, I think it still is, but it's not really. It's one of them communities. Like maybe 3 families live there. I think it got swallowed up by Dayton anyways. Baptist Church. We got churches for all your worshiping needs. You want to sit out in the field on a hay bale, dress up like a cowboy, and have a preacher that has a really southern drawl up there sounding like a hick reading the words of Jesus, we got that. If you want the original show with a Latin mass and the smoke and the mirrors and all that stuff, we got that too right up here on the right. You want dancing around, what do they call that? Finding the Holy Ghost. They're not gonna let you wear pants, but you know, well, they'll let the guys wear pants, but you know, we got those down here too. We got every flavor that you want. We got Catholics, Baptists, Seventh-day Adventists. Those were kind of weird growing up. If you are, no offense. Just in the food category. There's part of it that I agreed with, like, you know, they were pretty much pacifist and all that. I think that was the Seventh-day Adventist. My friend was taking me to their church. And they went to church, I believe it was like Saturday, which I get that whole thing. You know, Christians moving the Sabbath to Sunday because Christ rose on Sunday. Other than that, it's always been Saturday. Okay, I get that. I understand that one. But they were like vegetarian pretty much. But they had all this meat stuff, and it was all fake meat. And I'm going to this church with her in like the 80s. And I was like, okay. But it worked. I still go by that church sometimes and I think about that. I think of the ditch outside would be filled with water and it would freeze over, because this is up in Oklahoma. And we'd walk on it every once in a while, we'd fall in, but it was a ditch, and it would sometimes freeze hard enough you could actually walk across it. Well, you're kids, so what are you gonna do? Probably what you shouldn't be doing. But there is every flavor out here. Like I said, you can go to the Kingdom Hall with my aunt. You can go to the Sunday Mass or whatever with most of my damn family. You can go to the Baptist church, which is actually what I grew up in. My grandfather was a Baptist deacon. But the thing about Baptists, they don't believe in drinking and dancing. It's not that they don't drink, it's not that they don't dance. But you're not going to go out drinking and dancing with your Baptist friends. So what happened? All my aunts and uncles went out with their Catholic friends. And there was a little bit of rift in the family over that. But you also got to remember the older generation still looked at things different, you know. Like my grandparents' generation. And I got, like, you know, great aunts and stuff like that that'd be like, well, they're not really married because they weren't married in a Catholic church. And that would piss them off. There was still that Protestant Catholic thing in this country for quite a while. It's not so much anymore. Maybe your great-grandmother, who knows. But anyways, they ended up marrying Catholics. So they converted and they became Catholic. And all my cousins are Catholic. I forgot the two fingers. I'm so sorry. I forgot to wave. By the way, check my glove out. See that shit? I need gloves. I have no money for gloves. I grew up mostly in the Baptist church. I think I'm pretty much excommunicated from all of them at this point, though. There's some Lutheran churches, which that got me in trouble growing up. Largely because my grandfather was a deacon. And they sent me to this religious school when I was little, which is actually the first place that me and Amy met. And it was a Lutheran school, which is like Catholic light. And of course I didn't have their Bible. I had the King James, which is what I learned to read out of, you know, sitting on my grandfather's lap when I was, 3 years old, learning how to read. I could read very good by the time I got into school. Reading was not a problem. But I'm like, that's not what's in my Bible, because, their stuff's worded different. The basic thing's the same, but it's worded a little bit different. And yeah, it got me in a little bit of trouble. I'd living in a Baptist household. And thank you. There was that religious conflict there. But that's where I met Amy. And my boss is calling. I don't have the thing hooked up. I don't know if I can hook it up. Got no point. I'm gonna have to call him. I'll pull into this gas station. Well, not this one, the next one. Be a good time to get gas anyways. It says low. I know this guy's some money. I got my stuff in the morning and his computer wasn't working, and he's like, just pay me back next time you come through here. Okay, cool. So I'll pay him back. Oh yeah, brakes work. But anyways, adios, via con Dios, all that good shit. Maybe he's gonna fire me. Somebody called in on me. I don't know. At this point, I almost wouldn't give a fuck. I'm tired of that truck without the AC. That shit's gotta be fixed. anyways, I will catch y'all later. I'm gonna call my boss and I'm gonna get my gas. So y'all take care. Bye now.